Hello. So I'm gonna just do this. So, before we get into it,
I'm so sorry.
we have Princess Luna, which I don't think you could hear that. There's actually a voice line. Wow. Uh, Yona. I know they're like a yak, that from Yak Yakinstan. Then a parrot sprite, very small. Scott Green. And your candy main. Yeah, you apparently have no lines. Um so this is just to have something on the computer. But I wanted to report on something that I've been doing for about a week now. And it's been kind of working. However, before I get into that, um, I don't know what the timestamp will be. You have an abacus. Um, I'll use this little number down here to refer to where you want to skip if you want to skip this. But I don't want desktop audio. Well, I'm gonna application audio capture. I'm gonna try this. Task manager. Where's desktop ponies?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, sorry if that was loud as heck. What's the desktop audio filters? 20? Alright, um, copy filter. Copy filters
I'm
and
so
paste
sorry.
filters. Um, oh my god. Out of the way. Uh, Filters. Wow, I really cannot use my freaking brain. Gain and limiter. Is it supposed to be the opposite way? No, no, it isn't. Which is good. I can't. I don't have. I don't even know if I want to try getting that again. Anyway, let's see now.
I missed you so much.
Okay. I am actually quite surprised that we can do audio just fine. But trying to capture this window is a pain in the ass. I probably showed it before, but let's try window capture. Yep, there's desktop ponies. You're seeing it right now. That's desktop ponies. We're capturing that window. No, we're not. No, we're fucking not. Apparently, it has. It shouldn't have a problem with like transparent shit, but I have no idea how. I just have no idea. It's apparently one window. So there's like I have let me just oh my god. I can't. I literally can't. Um Dice. Okay. So as you can see, if someone would not step on it, desktop ponies is only listed as 1. We have 5 ponies up right now that can be individually moved and go on top of each other and shit. But that's apparent, but they're not separate windows. They're apparently using the same window. I assume, since it, you know, shows up as one window. But then again, frickin' let me see. Let me see. We're still on dice. This thing, Windows Media Player Legacy. Oh, I guess cancel. Dice. Windows Media Player Legacy. Oh, okay. So maybe I just had a different version or something shit, but like kind of doesn't matter cuz we're talking about ponies. I can do that other one later. Mess with it, but I don't really need to. Anyway. So 650. I'll try to remember that. Where the frick are my notes? My notepad? Uh disregard some of that. So right. 6 9 got a 7.
I missed you so much.
Let's just round up to 8. Let's just round up to 8 minutes. Awkward. But
I missed you so much.
all right. So the thing that's been working out for me is the best way I can explain it right now is I've been kind of alternating between doing something I want to do, kind of, and then afterward doing either 2 or 3 chores as like a break. And I'm not sure exactly on how it works and why it helps, but I kind of want to say it has something to do with priority. So the chores that I've been choosing to do has something to do with my priorities of doing them, and letting myself only focus on a couple of them at a time instead of being all like, everything needs to get done, so what am I going to do right now or whatever, or like, what, I guess I kind of have been in how's everything going to get done type of mindset. Yeah, how am I gonna get everything done eventually? Which is odd. But what I've been doing for like the stuff for fun is I would have like a couple like basically there's a loose list of things. And what I mean by that is like the first item is a game. It doesn't have to be a game, but what I've been doing is rolling the dice. So if it's odd, I do what that thing is. If it's even, then I say no and try to find something else. So, and the order has been like, at first it was Arrow Dungeon. So I'd like roll for that. Oh, it's a 3, odd number. So I would do that, and then when I'm done with that, I would go do chores or whatever. But if it rolled like an even, then I'd be like, okay, not Arrow Dungeon. Then the next thing would be watching something, which I've been watching Free Ren, which you can read it, but that looks like Naruto. But yeah, I was watching. I'm on episode 23 right now, and they'll have to like, all right, but it also like kind of morphs and changes. It definitely does on the chore side, but it has been 7 Days to Die instead of, you know, the normal the Arrow Dungeon, which Arrow Dungeon is a Lewid game, not safe for work, if that wasn't obvious. So don't thinking, oh, beware. But yeah, I've been playing 7 Days to Die, and it's been pretty fun. I restarted a couple times because of kind of stupid mistakes and just getting a feel for it. But also today I've been playing more of Omori. Because a friend wanted me to play it, and trying to hang out with that friend today, at least hang out more than usual. And so on the, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain the chore side, because chores are just knocking them down. When I started doing this, it definitely, the start of this month definitely felt like bunch of things were just fucking piling up. And there's a couple times where I was just kind of exhausted. Somebody took me to the store to get like, or took me around to get several things, medicine and groceries or whatever the fuck, stuff to eat. There's going to be an inspection this month, so I'm going to have to at least make an impact on the clutter in my living room. But I've also been coughing, so today I cleaned off stands in my bedroom, And oh, that one wasn't voiced. I kind of wanted to vacuum, but I ended up choosing shit to where I didn't vacuum at all. I did take care of some declutter just now, but yeah. It felt like it was working, but I didn't want to say anything until now because it could be a fluke. But even if it's not a fluke and it's something that I can actually rely on, the thing is that I recognize that there are things that can throw me off my groove, and I have been thrown off my groove like once this week with 7 Days to Die, kind of, where it was kind of that video game dopamine thing where like I felt like I was getting shit done in 7 Days to Die, and the shit I had to deal with in real life I didn't want to go through, so yeah. But so things can be thrown out of whack, but I feel like this is helping me enough to where I am confident that it will still serve me in the future. Most, like, and the very least for this month. I don't know if things will change and stuff, but I probably don't have to worry about that right now. It's best to focus on the present. But so I mentioned Freeren, and it's a pretty good anime so far. And want to talk about it a little bit because it's related to
I missed you so much.
this, the friends list. So I don't know how to like explain it at all. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be accurate at all with this. Yes, exactly. I'm so sorry. But basically Friren's companions during the 10 years that they adventured and defeated the Demon King were precious and stuff, and that's just, I want to say, scratching the surface, because there's a bunch of lessons, there's a bunch of nuance, especially in the first few episodes, that the first few episodes had me tearing up. But I can't really describe the impact that it had on me, but so I guess the best I can do is just explain what this list is. So It's basically a list of friends and people I care about, more or less, just the general basics of it. And the list is for me to go down it, and each day I would try and hang out with each friend like a little bit in some way. Even if it's just chatting more, being more open about like what the fuck I'm up to. And but here's the thing. These right here, like I'll do it right now because it's like 10:10 p.m. I'd not stutter. Now it's 10:11 p.m. And so when it comes to Sunday, oh my god. And yes, I have to label what day it is so that I can keep my fucking head on straight and not be like. So if it says Sunday and I'm like, wait, isn't it Monday? I can actually check. Cause there's been times where fucking all Friday I thought it was Thursday, or I was like really fucking confused that way. But like, not this Friday, a past Friday, like a couple weeks ago. But yeah. So I cannot just remember that, oh, this was Friday, cause then if I don't have it labeled and be like, and be confused about the date, what day it is, I'm going to be confused about which one this was, you know? Like I'm going to be more confused about the order. I shouldn't have to try and describe it in the best fucking way, accurate way. Like, I'd be confused. There you go. But yeah, so why this is in the middle? This is a me day. All these in the middle, it's a me day. So, in between each one, I tried to take a day to basically not hang out with anyone. That's not entirely true, but like, I try to focus more on myself. So, it's not a surefire thing, but I try to ignore messages until, like, if they don't look like an emergency, I try to ignore messages to focus on my stuff, and I go through the messages when I feel up to it, or if I feel like I need to take care of it before my brain rots or something. But basically I try to focus on myself. I should really I know you people are smart. What I'm doing is I'm trying to find the best way to put shit so that's easy to understand for me. And I want it to be accurate. So if it's not accurate, then I'm like, oh fuck, and that's what's happening right now. It doesn't need to be accurate. I just need to say the relevant fucking information. And for some reason that's not getting through my brain right now. But so overall, this is to try and help me. This whole list is trying to help me to stay connected with people and have the little things, the little interactions. Like, they don't have to be big things, big hangout things, which, to be honest, has been why I've been putting this off a bit. Like, it can, like, to try and explain this to where I'm not rehashing shit is, when it comes to hanging out with my friends and shit, it's been a balancing act. What I mean is, like, how do I find time to actually plan stuff to do with these people? You know? Which usually takes up a bunch of time and energy that I could be using for chores or whatever I would like to do or whatever I need to do, my responsibilities and shit. And here's the thing that's my brain's not doing good with, is finding out how to explain how this is different. Cause I'm not scheduling a full day to hang out with someone. Though it's their day, I'm still doing the do I want, and then chores thing. More or less. Like, there are times where I could probably do more hangout stuff, like an all-day thing or something. And those happen from time to time and takes up a good chunk of the day. And so I might have to work around that or something. But also, like, I gotta remember responsibilities where prioritize my what if there are things that I need to prioritize that I can't hang out with, then I can understand, like, not doing that shit, doing this stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow, today is June 8th, 2024. All right. And tomorrow will be the 9th, 6/9/2024. Ha ha ha. I assume June 9th is like some international sex day or some shit. But put into the arrow dungeon, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so tomorrow is going to be a me day where I try to not message people as much and try to just focus on myself and whatever I want to do. And that's it. I guess that's so this is basically a soft thing, if that makes sense. It's not like a hard do, it's a soft do. If that makes sense. It'd probably make sense only to some people. But Yeah, so just wanted to recording this video was one of my chores. So after this, I'm going to should I play more Omori? Okay. 7 Days to Die. Okay. And yeah. Oh shit. The channel, cuz oh boy. It's been a while. Basically 2 weeks. Well, so 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, a week, more than a week ago. And then this one will be going up, you know, a week after this one. So I'm more or less falling off with this channel. But so I actually don't have plans. So this channel, I've probably explained it before, but with this channel, it's been me trying to find happiness or whatever. And in a video I said I want to do something unique that's uniquely me, that's valued. And I'm trying to figure out how this plays into the new system. I want to know the relationship. Like this is definitely me searching for something. This channel is me searching for something and trying to fulfill some need, you know? And I think I explained that several times throughout several videos about what I want. However, I feel like I am meeting some kind of need to where I don't currently need this anymore. I don't need my channel anymore. I don't know if I'm going to upload like this video. Like, all right, I need to get my head straight. Holy shit. Obviously the reason. Okay, so this video is just I had a rough week, and I had a new computer.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got a new computer. But things fell out of whack because I had a rough week. New computer, so I was putting a bunch of shit on here. I still don't have Minecraft on here because I haven't needed or wanted to play Minecraft. 7 Days to Die is kind of like a Minecraft, but that's neither here or there. But I guess the Minecraft thing is a example that I can push off from. It's something to do that would help me find some happiness, enjoyment, and some balance of like getting shit done. And with this new system, I guess it's a system. I don't really fucking know. I am it's just been really good to me, and I don't know Again, I don't know why, I don't know how it works, but um I priority. Huh. I I don't know the right word to use. I want to say either balance or fulfillment. But maybe purposeful? But I don't know. These were try to do something fun, and it's hard for me to compare these to what I'm doing now. I could try recording some 7 Days to Die. And for some reason that hasn't exactly crossed my mind. It has crossed my mind before to like do Omori, but it was just an idea. Mostly just I'm I'm not even sure myself, cuz Omori was basically mostly just something to talk with one of my friends with, cuz they wanted me to play it, and I decided to give it a shot because it's supposed to be a short game of like 15 hours or something. Probably take me around 30. But I haven't felt a need for it. And I think it has to do with the priority that I'm doing things. You know, the dice thing. When it comes to the fun parts. And sometimes I also do the dice things to like chores if I have no idea what to do. Which I kind of did this time, but then everything was like, no, even. So I was like, what the hell do I do? And then, like, oh yeah, I remembered something. That's actually a pretty good thing to do. Take care of the clutter and shit. And then I remembered this recording thing that I wanted to do at the end of the week. And so I'm doing that now. And it feels purposeful. I think, again, I'm not sure how it works. I'm kind of grasping at straws. Because right now I feel more confident and maybe grounded in this system. It is a totally different system. I'm kind of realizing it now, comparing the two. Well, trying to. Apparently my brain's not cooperating like how I'd want it. Maybe it's just not running on all cylinders. I still have to eat something. But the
I missed you so
combination
much.
of the friend thing and what I'm doing now. It's so weird when I think about what I've been trying to do. Relationships, responsibilities, and having my own fun. Trying to balance those to where they all, well, I don't even know. I really don't even know the balance, and that's why I've been doing these. God, it's really been 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, maybe a month. It really doesn't feel like it. It feels, fuck whatever time I feel like it is. Doesn't help me. But this has been an attempt to do things I enjoy where people would hopefully be interested in it, or at least people who find it who happen to actually be interested in it would interact, and I'd have fun with them and shit. And I don't it sounds like it doesn't work. I'm all kabobbled. Um I literally can't describe the differences. Like I think I can feel it. I can feel it based on what I was trying to do with this. What am I trying to do with these new things? It's so weird because they're kind of separate, but I'm doing them at the same time together. And this wasn't by the design of my brain. Like, I designed them separately. And this one was a complete, like, there's been times before where I had lists where I would try to hang out with people, but not with the. There's been ideas, but it hasn't been done like this. And then what I've been doing, I've been mostly playing games. It started with Arrow Dungeon, so I knew I couldn't like make a video of Arrow Dungeon and slap it. Well, I could because it has censorship settings. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? So no record when I do that. And then of course watching Free Ren is another thing. And then I'm like also saving these videos of the Magia Record main story videos, because I heard from a friend that Magia Record, the game, is gonna stop service either the end of this month or the end of next month. So it's sad, but I know that these are on YouTube, but how long are they going to be on YouTube? I want to archive them and keep them for myself, I guess. Like, just have a safe thing for them. But, yeah, I've been watching things by myself, playing games by myself, and then mostly just talking with other people. Sometimes focusing on myself, and for some reason I feel better than when I was struggling doing this. And so I'm thinking a little bit now that, like, the reason why I probably can't explain it is because of Frieren, that anime. I wasn't it can't account, well, maybe it can, because it was the only anime that, like, things strangely seem to just fell into place. Like I'm lucky or some shit. I'm probably really fucking lucky. That's what it is. I'm definitely enjoying Freerun a lot, and I'm like, talked a little bit about it with some of my friends. So this is just odd for me. Maybe some of the reason why I can't explain it is because I might have identified that this does seem to work, but I definitely don't understand why yet. And I do want to think that the Freerun anime has definitely colored my mindset a bit for this week. Just this kind of sense of this strange air of just adventure and travel that I can't explain because I'm not adventuring or traveling. Well, I go store and shit, but it definitely. Hold on, I gotta take this. Okay, so what I believe I wanted to get at is something about the little things that Freeran has experienced with people. Oh, this is probably screwing with people's brains. I don't know how to describe like how it works and everything again, but like seems like the little things has changed and impact Freeran enough that, well, it's even said in the anime that less than 1/100th of her life end up changing her. And through the episodes, especially the early ones, just seeing more of an appreciation for the little things is what I want to say. That doesn't exactly make sense to me, because it definitely, in the start, definitely seems like a slice of life. It doesn't dwell too much on like battles so much. I'm at the exam part, so there's more action there. But and man, the exam arc so far is just fucking awesome. Holy shit. Especially different kind of characters we get to peer into and shit. It's all interesting, and a couple interactions had me laughing my ass off because I really didn't expect them. But but yeah, unfortunately, I don't believe I have the necessary knowledge and understanding to explain any further. I would like to be able to explain what's going on in my life enough to where I can actually explain what's going to happen to my channel. Because, to be honest, I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it unless I need it. And I don't know what that's going to entail or mean. I am making this video right now for my channel just to, well, it's kind of still in line because half of my videos are just me talking about myself and my journey, like trying to figure shit out. And get the fuck off my cursor. And so far, how this is, I keep wanting to try. I keep wanting to try to explain how this is helping me, because I want that to be what the video is about, but there are some other things that have changed because of the rough week, and then the first week a month, which definitely this week when it came to work was pretty busy to where they were thinking about changing some things so that um there's more breathing room for everyone. But and then there's a clubhouse thing I haven't went to at all. I try to go once a week, but I haven't gone in the last 2 weeks. Well, I was supposed to go last week, and I had to cancel it because I even called in for work because fucking I needed a day. I really need a fucking day. At least a day. I probably need more than a day, but I allowed myself one. Um, and I didn't go this week because last month or the month before I decided to, because at work the beginning of the month is usually so fucking busy that I was like, I'm not going to go clubhouse because going clubhouse all day is like exhausting, and doing it first month is, it sounds like a metaphorical death sentence. My throat is currently going out because I need a drink, and we're coming up on an hour, so I should be. I'm trying to wrap this up, but I wish I could say something more concrete. I'm kind of having second thoughts now about this thing, but it's loose. It's not rigid. It's not strict. So it's most likely going to change as things change in my life. So if I go back to doing Clubhouse once a week, that's going to impact things. And I'm probably going to just focus on that a little bit when that comes around. Maybe. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to say it right now before I forget. My life. So the things that I've been doing, even though I haven't been posting them on my channel, wow, I just noticed that fucking typo. Double A. The things that I've been doing, I haven't been making videos on, but I've been slowly talking with my friends about a little bit. And even like what I just did before talking to him, or what I plan to do, even if it's just like chores or whatever, be like, it's better if I think of like examples I've already done. And I guess cleaning my stands off. But also today I talked with a friend about, free rent and 7 Days to Die. And so I'm I'm leaking out a little bit of my life into theirs. And how it was before, that usually doesn't happen. That usually is me finding an excuse. Well, it's not really an excuse if I actually do it. And that's something that like I've kind of learned, is that like I can just like I have a hard time saying no to people. I don't want to disappoint them. Especially when my friends want to hang out and do something. But but uh struggle. Yeah. So like thinking things through and shit, I was like I figured it out by asking myself the question was the answer of like, how am I supposed to tell people that like I'm struggling with stuff and I want to do other things? But then I'm like, oh, I can just say, hey, I'm struggling with this thing. I'm struggling. So it's not like I'm like I worry about like ignoring people, but because I have my own shit that I need to do, I've thought, man, I really need to ignore people more. But no, like it's kind of true, but like I have days to sort of focus on myself, and I'm still doing chores, so I'm still kind of responsible, and I'm still like doing things that I want to do on like a priority thing, where the first is whatever game I want to play. So it's Omari is just because of I'm on the Friends Day, so like playing Omori and like kind of live blogging about it um, is me hanging out with that friend. And so and here's the thing. Instead of it feeling like this is something that I have to find time to do, that I'm kind of interested in, but because it's for a friend, it's not, it's not me choosing to play it, if that makes sense. But it feels like that now. It feels more like, because I can still like play it off and on or whatever. I don't have to play it on his friend day, but it seems kind of like it's basically mindset, because it seems like it's its own day that I'm taking time out of, and I'm okay with that, because I'm not seeing it as I have to play this game or watch this whatever and then we never talk about it again. We sometimes talk about stuff again, but like now it feels more like me playing this game is me hanging out with him. Holy shit. I don't know if I can call this a core. But might be a clue to being on the right track for the core, because I guess that's what I'm trying to do with these. That I'd play a game, record it, upload it, and people see it, and then they make comments on it. And then we try to like connect and have fun with this thing. And this is what this is. This is what this is. Instead of like recording it for someone else to see. And this is also kind of different from, well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not all that different from what I've done before. It's just mindset. I'm not doing this whenever he mentions it, or I'm not trying to force myself to do it to get out of the way so I can do my other responsibilities or what I want to do. It's just maybe I can kind of take my time with this game, and if he mentions it and would like me to continue it, I can choose to continue it right then, or I can like say I'm struggling with something and do something else. And it can be true too, because like I have responsibilities and shit, and if I can, I can just have it like switch it, you know, like this is the primary one for today, but I could just switch it to where like if he wants me to play more, I can just stick it as an alternative thing where it's like I'm going to roll for this first. If it's a no, then I'll move on this, and if this is a yes, then okay, I'll do it. And it just it feels more
I'm
like
so sorry.
I'm in control, and what I do is more purposeful with how I prioritize the things. And I've basically said it before, but so it's a little bit of a mindset thing, but I wanted to add, yeah, I want to say I'm going to wrap this up soon. There's no guarantee with me. There's literally no guarantee. But this feels like something I can like take my time with now. And it's not strong with this game, and it's not specifically with this game. It's been specifically with other things. But and of course I shouldn't be making a generalization, because different things are going to impact in different ways, because especially with games, they have different play times for a session. Like 7 Days to Die is an hour, because I go from like I play for a little, a literal in-game day, which is an hour. Omori is a little more loose. I try to. I'm trying to like do a couple fights and like get some type of progress before I save. And I've also been using that as like trying to learn more about the battle system, more so like what tools are available to me, like the skills and stuff, the follow-ups and all that. It's a bit much, but I'm slowly like using each session as like, okay, I'm gonna focus on using this for fights and see how things go. But yeah, and then like enjoying myself watching anime. And how this has changed is that frickin' I've been playing games for the past couple of days. For at least 2 days. Including today. But I've still been watching Frieren while I eat. So, and there's a couple times where I didn't want to watch Frieren while I eat because I didn't want to like pay attention. So, or I was wanting to pay attention to other things or some shit. So like I just put on like some YouTube video, like Let's Game It Out, so that I can kind of like decompress and not have to like focus on what characters are doing. But yeah, so this is the current state of things. I don't know about my channel. Like, I don't know when it will be a priority that I would want to do, you know? And I think I need to lean into that a bit more. And it's something that I've contemplated, but I never really succeeded at. Because I felt like I'd have to find a project that I can stick with. You know? And even now, like, I changed from Arrow Dungeon. I got some veterans in there. Still haven't even encountered the first boss yet. But now I'm playing 7 Days to Die because another friend of mine was playing it. And so I reinstalled this, and I kind of want to play with him, but he's on like day 40, day 10 at level 4. I seen he was at day 10 at level 45, and I was like, I don't want to be strung along. I want to like learn shit. So I'm just playing on my own game, my own file, and restarted a couple times because of learning. But yeah, it's like dynamic. It's not strict or rigid. And the thing is, me like trying to figure out what project that I want to stick with that would make me happy and shit. Like, you can see the connection and why it hasn't been fucking working. So So yeah, I believe I've made my point. So this isn't even something that I can put down as like a guarantee because it's going to change. So I don't know what's going to happen to my channel. If I feel like I want to try some kind of project or something, then I'll probably use my channel and shit. I might do more updates if I feel like there's enough, because I still have this thing where like if I get 5 things, I don't know, maybe, because the 5 things were me struggling, so like struggling to find shit. I guess I'll just report back in when I have new plans that will involve the channel. Yeah. I guess this is where I'm at right now. I don't know how to feel about this, but it's not like, well, I've got 3 subscribers, but barely any comments, so I don't know why what those subscribers like get from my content. I don't know what they get from my content at all, or why they're subscribed. Absolutely no idea. I'm just going off right now, but I don't know if this channel is dead, but maybe I'll do some kind of update stuff. I might have to change how I do that though, because I've been doing it as like 5 things that has happened, or 5 topics that I've been through and shit. I don't know, it might become a blog thing, but I feel like I don't need the channel, I guess, because I'm connecting with my friends instead, which I've had that thought before of like why not just hang out with them instead of making this channel, but like it's about balance and mindset and shit, and like the mindset that I had before is that like, you know, how I usually do things with other people is I do what they want, and it's hard for me to feel satisfied with hanging out with people unless I know that we both enjoy something. And even then, there's been times where I'd play a game with a friend and fucking we both enjoyed a game, but fucking I neglect myself from it. Like I neglect myself while playing it, and so I feel like shit afterward, regardless of the fact that I had fun. And that sucks. I really don't know what the future is going to hold, but I'm not going to guarantee, like, there's literally no guarantee. This might be my last video here. But I'm still gonna, like, try and do my best. I could probably scrap this video and do better, but I probably... No. No. I probably don't even need to make this video because it's just 3 subscribers. I don't know if my content has been making any kind of impact on anyone. Because they haven't been commenting. There's been no comments to give me... Well, there's been one about Smash. And... And that one was one of my friends. So, it's basically the same thing. I'm gonna wrap it up. I've got thinking to do, but well, maybe. Maybe. I got eye drops to do, and that's what fucking this is saying. But yeah. I guess my videos, I'm not exactly hanging out with anyone. But this is like an update. This is supposed to be an update. And it should be alright if this isn't a good video. I don't know what to title this now. Yeah, what's working? Yeah.
I missed you so much.
So, wish me luck, and I also wish you luck, whoever is watching this, whoever's gotten this far. Holy shit. Even if you haven't watched the whole video, I don't care. I don't care. If you skip to the end, that's fine. I can understand. This video has been a mess. But still, I hope that anyone who watches my content at least learns from me somehow, at least impacts somehow. And by learn from me, I don't mean it has to be they're doing what I teach or whatever. It's more of my perspectives or what I've gone through has gave them some kind of knowledge or epiphany or something, or even like maybe something to try, and it from there has impacted their life in a positive way. Kind of like how the little things from free ren, even just the small random ass magic spells that she collects, like changing the way grapes taste, and how it's described in anime of like each spell, someone had to make it. Someone had to put effort and cared enough to put in the effort and care to design that spell, even if it's small. And her being able to carry on like a little piece of those people are being carried on through their spells that they've made. It's really nice. So I don't feel all I don't feel like I need to do anything big anymore. Connecting with our people, having fun with our people. I feel like I might be able to do that with how I'm balancing shit right now. And that's kind of what the whole free ren impact on me was. To where I don't have to do big things. I can do small things. Life can still be an adventure. And it's not even the same. Like, it's not like, oh, big exciting thing, big purposeful fulfilling thing, the big thing. It's always been the big thing that's supposed to be important. What big thing is going to bring me happiness? It's going to bring me fulfillment. But those small things matter and impact too. And from my impression of free ren and what happened to her and her party, like beating the Demon King is like, you know, the big fucking thing, the big goal, the big plot point or whatever of fucking stories and shit, where it's some big thing that needs to happen. And fucking this fucking story, Freeland starts after that, and feeling regret for not getting to know the guy and her party better after he died. And the way they have it, it's just different, because it's not the things that she remembers from her time with the party weren't like big epic fights. It's these little character moments. They can still be big, powerful, and important, important, more or less, and definitely impactful in her life and her own relationships. But they aren't, the big plot shit. They're like little stuff. They're like some side stuff. But they're still important. And that seeing that from that perspective of the long-lived elf, it's where even my small, uninteresting, not fun shit that I do like they're not all gonna leave a fucking impact or whatever. They're not all gonna be all that important, but still, it's just connecting with someone and again, I still don't know how to describe how I'm doing things. Shit. Here we go. Tomorrow, which is close to today now, all I know is I should take a shower in the morning before I message people, but it's not like there's anyone particular I need to message tomorrow, but still. And that might change how I do things. Don't know. I'll get to that bridge when we get to it, but this is doing me good. And the free run anime is also pulling a part in it, since this came from that, with its impact and shit. So I believe that's all I can say now. I want to get it over with, but I guess I don't. I kind of don't. I'm not exactly satisfied, but I'm trying to justify to myself to end it. But I want to end it properly. And by properly, I mean not unceremoniously. Holy shit, everyone was like almost all in the middle. I
missed you so much.
Keep doing that, hoping she says I'm so sorry so I can like use that as a segue. Shit. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, unceremoniously. I don't want to be all like, nobody's listening anyway, click. So strange to me. Fucking I kind of, yeah, I don't regret this because it has kind of served me. I was struggling to find something. The struggle is real, yes. And I may have gotten lucky enough to find something. And even if it doesn't work out, like, I'm assuming that what I've learned from this will help. And even if no one watches this video, which I can understand, nobody watched this video. This has no views in fucking 8 days. Anyway, a hope would be, I've said it before, but a hope would be that people watch and some of the things I've said can like come back to me because other people who watch videos can like bring it up. Be like, hey, I remember when you said this in this video. Do you think that will help you here? Or something like that. That is a potential thing that I wanted to be a thing with my growth, you know? I don't believe I'm going to get that with this channel. At least not right now. Definitely not right now. I might. I just might. Someday. I just might. It's just, especially with how this video's been going, I find it highly unlikely. But perhaps I don't even need hope. Maybe it can just be a holy shit, a holy shit surprise. If it ever happens. But, I want to say I want to have something fucking concrete. I'm probably leaving this channel, but I'm probably not. Like, I may come back to it. I may come back to it in the future. And that too is just going to be a happenstance surprise. I'm not going to say that's unlikely because it has not been a long enough time. It has just been a week to where I feel like it's possible that this is going to stay. Like this system. But even then, like fucking, it's loose. So it might change. But so far, it's been working. And it's kind of hard for my brain because I've tried shit before where it's like an hour. It's, again, more like more rigid. But I also feel like it's still rigid because I try to, on weekdays when I'm supposed to fucking go to bed, that after 4 p.m. I go from doing 2 chores between a thing to 3 chores between a thing. So it's more of a break from the computer, and it's more of like winding down so that when 7:30 hits, hopefully I can do chores and get around and go to bed. And I've done that once this week, and unfortunately I went through some feelings, so I ended up staying up later than I usually do anyway, because trying to fucking sort through my anger and shit from the crap that I was thinking of. But yeah, I feel like this hasn't helped me to get here, but it definitely has. Just little bits so far, and who knows what little bits will stay and be warped or tweaked in a way where I can use them in a different way in the future. There are definitely like anger in relationships. That's probably gonna, well, that's just me trying to figure out shit again, but more on how to be more compassionate and how anger works, so I can understand and connect with people better, and even connect with myself, because I'm one of those. I'm a people. It's not even a deserve type of thing. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It's not that I deserve happiness or I deserve to care about myself. It's a necessity thing. It helps me to survive and to not be stressed out and actually be able to help people instead of like going on a rampage, because I try not to go on rampages, even though sometimes life can be painful. So I'm still going to continue my journey using this system thing, and I don't know when my next video will be if I make another one. There might be, well, all I can say is there might be something. It'd have to depend on what I'm feeling like. What I'm feeling, I would like to put time and effort in to doing. So there are no guarantees, but so man, I kind of desperately want there to be something concrete. I hate when it pains me when stuff is like up in the air and there's like no knowing what's going to happen. How am I supposed to fucking plan for that shit, you know? But yeah, so these are my thoughts and feelings, and I might see you guys in the next one. Yeah. This is just a new beginning, I guess. Maybe I'll rebound, but I like if I do or don't, that's not the point. I'm not This isn't about like trusting something rigidly. This is about this is helping me right now, and so I'm going to focus on that. It's helping me right now, and that's cool. That's a good thing to know that this thing is helping me right now. Seems more precious and fleeting when put like this, instead of rejecting something that isn't going to fulfill all my needs. So, yeah, maybe something like that would help someone else too that's watching this. I don't know. I'm just hoping. Bye and take care.